So welcome everyone to this second part of the session about classical music. And again, you all know Dr. Ramesh Waghmare. And last week it was more introduction of different ragas and how to recognize the ragas and so on. And today he's going to talk specifically about Bharat Ratna Pandit Bhimsen Joshi and his music and kind of more details about that music. And his kind of son-in-law Sripad is going to help him with setting up the slides and so on. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So thank you, Sripad. Thank you, Ramesh.
Thank you, Guruji. I think,
Go ahead, Ramesh.
okay, we can start with Saraswati Vandana.
Okay, let me share
JD.
the screen.
We always start with Saraswati Vandana. Okay, shall I start? Okay. Okay, before we start playing the videos of Pandit Bhimsen Joshi, I have to talk about two things. First, what made Bhimsenji's singing so unique? And I have singled out some of the features which have appealed to me as a listener. One thing is that his deep, heart-touching, sweet voice, just as the water which spurts out from a rock which is dug is sweeter than the water which naturally flows on the mountain. Bhimsenji's original voice was rather very harsh, or you can say heavy, but with constant practice, he, in a sense, drilled into it, and it became uniquely sweet. It was not only sweet, but it had a weight, it had a baj, as in the music they call it. And therefore, there is no voice in the classical music world which can equal Bhimsenji's. Secondly, Bhimsenji's alapi, which is very, very meditational. And I had one special session on the spiritual impact of the classical music and how the miracles happened in the lives of the classical musicians, and how different ragas also help the emotional and spiritual side of a person. So his alapi, which is 80% of the raga, in a khyal, the alapi is 80% of the raga, and the mind becomes cleansed and goes into a trance, and all the evil emotions like anger, greed, and envy, they melt away. That is one effect I have seen with Bhimsenji's songs. Then Bhimsenji doesn't use sargam. He belongs to a style of music called the Kirana Gharana. There are many gharanas or styles of music like Agra, Jaipur Atrauli, Gwalior, Bhendi Bazar, Kirana, Indore, Banaras, Mewati, and Patiala. And they have different styles of singing. And Bhimsenji's style, which is Kirana, is very much popular. So he doesn't use sargam. And there are a lot of musicians who use too much sargam. And I might be offending some people because Kaushiki Chakravarti is a very, very well-known, one of the top musicians, singers of today. But lately she has been doing too much sargam. And sargam militates against it, generally kills the emotion, just if you go to sargam. So you will rarely find sargam in Bhimsenji. Then in the Kirana Gharana, swar or the notes are more important than words. For instance, very often you won't understand what Bhimsenji song is, and but he says that the swar or the notes are more important. Those who are students of literature, they must have heard the saying that show, don't tell. Instead of saying a person is very kind or he is very emotional, you show it by the examples. Similarly, Bhimsenji thinks that instead of using actual words to show the emotions as they do in bhajans, show it by the swar, because you might have a certain, bhakti vachan, bhakti geet, but if the emotion is not coming, it's of no use. So he says, even if you don't understand my lyrics, the main thing is that the swar. Then Bhimsenji's tans are unique. They they sound like the thunder of clouds, and they taper like the sonic boom leaving a trail. His tans will be so effective, and then they will trail, they will slowly and slowly become thinner and thinner, like the sonic boom of a trail. And this is the Amir Khan influence. Amir Khan was the person who sort of invented this type of tan, and he had done a lot of research, and Bhimsenji regarded Amir Khan almost as a guru. Now, Bhimsenji's tan, I will tell you, Mannade, there is a movie called mm, Basanta Bahar, and there is a competition between a singer for whom Bhimsenji is the playback and another singer, the hero, who is, I think it is Bharat Bhushan. His playback singer is Mannade. And when Mannade was told that there is a competition between you and Bhimsenji, and you are shown to be the winner, Mannade refused. He said, there is no way I can, win against Panditji, Then Bhimsenji convinced him, it's just a movie, so let's do it. So, of course, everybody could see, that Bhimsenji blew Mannade off the map, the hero, and then, but of course, it was just a movie. And afterwards, Mannade says that I tried for one whole day to replicate Bhimsenji's tan. I just couldn't do it, He said, Panditji is Panditji, Panditji is great. Another sixth feature of Bhimsenji is breath control. I will show you how the breath control, when Bhimsenji actually plays or actually sings, then you see the breath control. There is one important feature of Bhimsenji's music, and it is that you can see there is a scheme. All the parts, whether it is tan or alapi or his voice, and everything will fall into place, And once Pandit Jasraj described it very beautifully to me. He said, you know what makes Bhimsenji apart from others? His khyal, his raga, where he sings, has an architecture, Here there is a famous architect, Sudhir Thakur, whom we affectionately call Babaya. And, this architecture, because there are a lot of famous singers, they will have exquisite tans, they will have exquisite sargam, they will alapi also, but sometimes they will have immediately some fast tunes, sometimes then immediately go to alapi. There is no architecture, and Bhimsenji has that architecture. Now, before we play Bhimsenji's songs, there are some terms you have to understand, which probably you know. Lay or tempo, there is vilambit, which is slow, which is at the beginning of a raga, as starts. Then madhyalay, medium tempo, and druta is fast tempo. Then there is saptak, lower octave, which means if you see in the lower tone, you sing, for example, Mukesh, to give an example, or middle octave, Mukesh, or higher octave, Tara Saptak. When Muhammad Rafi has to sing, you know, in uh, uh, in the highest tone, like O Dunya Ke Rakhwale, for example, you at the end, he, has to go, then that is Tara Saptak. So that is the uh, uh, difference between them, and you probably know it. Then what to look for in a classical music? Classical music has two parts. First, when the first line of a song is sung, that is called mukhra, you know. And many of you know that this word mukhra is used in movies quite a bit, I won't quote the line which has come to my mind because, this is a yoga group, So then the classical raga has two parts. One is alap and second is the bandish, which is in fast tempo. Alap has two parts. One is in the lower octave, slow improvisation. As you can see, when Bhimsen ji, the raga comes, you will see the lower octave first, and then sthai, which is the slow alap. Then slowly and slowly, it will gather speed or movement or the tempo or the lay. And then he will reach the higher octave, which is called the antara. In Bhimsen ji's ragas, the videos, I have separated the clips of Alapi, then the Antara and all that, Then in classical music, a song is referred to as by various names like a bandish or cheese. Now, when the artist like Bhimsen ji, he develops the raga, he improvises, sometimes he will use the words of the mukhra, the lines of the song. Then they are called bol alap. Sometimes he will use the words of the song in the tan, then they are called bol tan. So this is the preliminary thing. Now, I have already gone in detail with the what rag is sung when, the time scale of the ragas, time and raga relationship. I have also gone through what are the effects of the various ragas, on our emotional and our spiritual get up. And so I won't go into that. Last week's video was very important because we found out how the aroha and avroha is used in identifying a raga. And we had a very good scheme because first we played a video by a guru, online guru, of aroha, avroha of a raga. Let us say the raga Todi raga. And then one of the classically trained singers, one from my music group, Jyoti Paranspe, she sang a Bollywood song or popular song in that raga. And I showed you how the aroha avroha of the particular raga, let's say Tori, it exactly matched with the Bollywood song. For example, we had a video of Rag Yaman, and the videos said, told about the Aroha Avroha, like Aroha Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni, sorry, Sa Re Ga Ma Ma is Tivra, Pa Dha Ni Sa, sorry, my voice is not, or you can say it's as usual. Sa ni dha pa ma is tivra ga re sa. Then she sang Ranjishi Sahi from who has sung Ranjishi Sahi?
Mehndi Hassan.
Huh?
Mehndi Hassan.
Mehendi Hasan. I know I could depend on Anuradha for that. So then she sang this, and you could see how perfectly the teachers Aroha Avroha matched with the this song. So one way to recognize the raga is to know the tune of the song. So now, so last time what we did, we had the Aroha and Avroha, and then we followed it with a song by Jyoti Paranspe, a popular song. Now here we are going to go one step further. I'm not going to play the video of the Aroha Avroha again. You already have done that, and I hope you have heard it before you came, or at least you once the lesson is over, when you this will be with you for a long time, and so you should hear the Aroha Aroha from the video, then listen to Jyoti's song, popular, and then hear Bhimsenji's raga, and you will see how close they are. So if anybody is singing a raga, let's say we have covered 10 ragas. So anybody, if is singing any of these 10 ragas, you should be able to recognize, broadly speaking. Now, for example, Miyaki Tori is one rag, that is, I will take according to the time of the day, morning, afternoon, evening, like that. Now, Miyaki Tori is one rag. Now, there are all kinds of Toris, but we are not concerned with those, because as the famous singer, Ashwini Bhide says, Tori to Tori hi hota hai. Whether it is Miyaki Tori, Gujri Tori, Bhupali Tori, Bilas Khani Tori, Tori to Tori hota hai, but Miyaki Tori is the main one. So now we can play the first Miyaki Tori, and you can identify in that the various, for example, slow alap, then antara. I have marked. This will show you where is alapi, where is antara. So when you listen them at home, you can just identify. But once you have learned that, you don't need this. You just listen to the whole raga, and what a pleasure it will be. Okay, so let us start with Todi. Yes, slow alapi, astai. Okay, this was the slow, astai slow alapi. Afterwards, he increases the speed slightly, and also the octave, the tone is higher, and then he comes to antara next. Yeah. Just come to antara. I think we missed. Okay, yeah. Okay, antara. Okay, we had come to antara. He just unfortunately we just cut off there. But it was antara. Okay. Okay. Now next, breath control. Bhimsenji's breath control we will see, and then I will tell you what. Okay, go ahead. Louder volume. Yeah. So we saw in this Asta small, slow alap, then Antara where it reaches the higher octave. Then I think this sound, when Bhimsenji has breath control, he does that E, E like that. It is very low. And so you can hear it when you play in your home. Those things will be there, you can see. You can play those clips which I have already mentioned. And Bhimsenji says, when he does that E, that breath control, he is in a different world. And when he says E, then Ishwar is with him. And when he completes the E, then it is Ishwar has passed him, So I think we will have one more example of E later on in Malcolm's, and that will again try to highlight that. Okay, so the next we come to Vrindavani Sarang, because now that is afternoon, and the Vrindavani Sarang, it's that raga is it gives a feeling of, it's after lunch rag, it gives a feeling of calm, energy boosting, romantic mood, love, like that langing, so it's a feel-good raga. Okay, Vrindavani Sarang. Thank you, Sripadji.
Sure. Now I'm going to play this link as I mentioned earlier. This link has some setting which doesn't allow me to embed this. So there may be an advertise. It will start with the advertise. So I will pause if there is advertisement.
रब साहब रब रब साहब तुम साहेब तुम साहेब मेरे रब सा मेरे रब
Thank you. So this is was the slow alapi, and now we'll go to antara. How I have omitted the in between portion, and the tempo will increase. He will slowly and slowly go into the higher octave, and then the antara will come, which will be a turning point. Okay, go ahead. From 750. 750 to 840. Yeah.
तुम ही राहिब तुम ही राहिब तुम ही सुरनर सुरतार तुम सारे
Okay, good. Now we see the example of Bhimsenji's powerful tang from 1155 to 1222. So this is how he improvises and embellishes, adds the ornaments to the raga. Okay. Now, next is 1232 to 1323. Now, as he develops the raga, then further developments, it is called Bharat. Bharat means, expanding. So you can see how he expands the raga from 1232 to 1323. Mind you, this is not essential when you hear, this, I'm just giving you some pointers, that's all. Okay, 1232 to 1323. Yeah. Thank you. Now, the last Druta from 1400 to 1445. This is the Drut now, second part. When tabla has some scope, because 80%
Jabum do beberi hari, 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 tune me do managaralino, jabum do beberi hari.
Okay. Now, this particular bandish or cheese, it's the song, was actually his wife was a disciple of one Shabu Khan, and she taught him this bandish. Jao mai tope balihari. Okay, the next we come to is Yaman, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 1 minute. So far we saw that in any raga, there was first the slow tempo, astai, then antara, it went to the higher octave. Then also there was Bharat also, as we saw right now, where he tries to expand the raga. And then there was the Druta Bandish. But in this, Bhimsenji does away with all the Alapi or Bharat and all that. He directly goes to Druta Bandish. And one caution, most of you guys like the Druta Bandish, but the heart of classical music is raga, and the heart of a raga is Alapi. So I don't mind listening, or I don't mind you listening to the Druta Bandish, but please listen to the Alap, enjoy its spiritual content. Okay.
Ahead so many minutes, and it will go directly there instead of closing and restarting another set.
What is the Druta? Okay, let's see.
There is no Dutan that I was able to find. You want to go to Shuddha Kalyan?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, again.
That should be enough. I think we are running out of time, so let us go to Darbari.
Okay.
Now this is a Jugalbandi between Rashid Khan and Bhimsen ji.
Ramesh, don't worry about the time, okay?
Oh, okay.
It's okay if we go past 9:30.
Okay, okay. Okay, then I think you can play. You know, this we can continue Shuddha Kalyan. Shuddha Kalyan is a raga which Bhimsen ji is said to have taken to new heights. This raga gives a feeling of serenity, joy, and tranquility, and it reduces stress. So you can continue with Shuddha Kalyan. Or at least you can go to the Dhruv, it doesn't matter. Antara. This is the Bharat or expanded the raga. Okay. Wow.
बतिया दुरार हारे बतिया दुरार हारे बतिया दुरार बतिया दुरार हारे बतिया दुरार हारे बतिया दुरार बतिया दुरार बतिया दुरार बतिया दुरार आवे आवे जरबना बतिया दुरार बतिया.
Yeah. So, how do you like this rag? This is Bhimsenji's signature rag. And thanks for playing, Sripadji.
Apratim, apratim.
Apratim. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because this is Bhimsenji's signature rag, and everybody thinks that he took it to a new heights. And this is something, this is a rare piece I found on the internet. Okay, next we'll go to Malkaus.
Want to directly go to EE?
Yeah, you're eager to go to E, huh?
No, last time you said there is another example of EE.
Yeah, this is the example. Yeah, this is the Malcolms first. Let us play the whatever is I want it to be played, in Malcolms.
Okay.
And then we'll go to E, and we might skip the other. Let us see how much patience the listeners have. Okay.
Don't worry about the time.
Okay, yeah, I'm not worried about. I'm just worried about others. Okay, Malkaus. Does it remind you of Adha Hai Chandrama, Rata Adhi from Navrang? So this is how, you know, that is Malkaus, this is Malkaus. Okay, go ahead. The only place Bhimsenji recites Sargam, he never recites generally. So I just singled that out, you know. This is the only example I found that he now this is, you know, this is very important. Here, the sound will be low. As I said, you know, this is an example of breath control, and they go inside themselves, and that is when they say they meet Ishwar, and then, you know, meet Ishwar and then move on. So, Sripaji, have the volume higher here. Thank you so much. So, what do you think? Here he meets Ishwar and moves on. Okay. Then, I think next is the Tan. Bhimsenji's Bhimseni Tan. Okay. Then another Tan you will see. Yeah. Okay. Now the last will be the Druta. Now remember in the Alapi, he said Paga Laganade, which is Bhakti Purna, which is Bhakti Ras. But now in Druta, he will say, sing Ranga Raliya Karata Sautana Se Ke Sangana. Now that means you are going fooling around with some other woman. Now in the context of this, you know, people interpret it as, you know, Radha complaining against Lord Krishna, you know, that you are fooling around with the gopis and all that, you know. So you can see the Alapi has the main rasa of the raga, Malkaus, which is The rasa of the Malkaus is, as you can see, it is calm devotion, expressing inner feeling, and it also expresses the Shrungar, which will come in the Druta, for example. So, yeah.
रंग डालिया करत सोतन के रंग डालिया करत सोतन के रंग डालिया करत सोतन के रंग डालिया करत सोतन डालिया करत सोतन के रंग डालिया करत सोतन के करत नो 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 या करत गोदन के रे बालिया करत गोदन के रे बालिया करत गोदन के गलिया करत गोदन ओ लालिया करत गोदन के गलिया करत गोदन गलिया करत गोदन के रंग डालिया 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 करत गोदन के कंगना लीन हमारी डालिया करत गोदन के कंगना लीन हमारी डालिया करत गोदन के डालिया करत गोदन के रलिया करत गोदन के रंग डालिया करत गोदन के रंग डालिया करत गोदन के
Okay, thank you very much. Now you can see what makes this singer great, There were so many pandits and ustads during his time, but Bhimsen stood out amongst all of them. Now we will play a jugalbandi with Bhimsen and Rashid Khan. Bhimsen was 78. He had just had the brain tumor operation. Also, his leg also was fractured, but a lion is a lion. And Rashid Khan was 32. Rashid Khan regarded Bhimsen as his guru, more or less. And Rashid came and stayed with us few times, and he said that his two pairs of tanpuras, the tamboras, Bhimsen had made for him. And Rashid Khan was the leading singer amongst the younger generation. Unfortunately, only last year he passed away at the age of 58 only. And Bhimsen regarded him almost as a son. And so even though he was so much younger, he decided to have jugalbandi with him. And Rashid Khan always sort of regarded as a guru and tried to learn from him. And you can see this respect Rashid shows to Bhimsen in this video. Rag Darbari. Bari.
re re da da re re ge na ba da ga da 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 ni ni pa ma ga ga ma ma re da ni da re ga ma pa ga ma re da ga na ba re ga na ba ba ra ba ra na ga da ga ma re da ge na da ni da ma ba da ga ma re da ni da ba ga da ma da ni da re da da ga ma ma re da ni da da ni ba ma ba da na ni da ni ba ma ga ma re da ni da re ga ma ba da ni ba ma ba ga ma re da na ba da ni ga da ma de da 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 ne da ne da ne ne da ne da da ne ba ga ma ne da ne da da ne da ne ga ma ba da ga ma ne da ne da ma da da ne da ne da ne da da ne da 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 ne ba ma ga ma ne da ne da ne ga ma ba da ne da ne da ne da ne ba ma ba ga ma ne da ma ga da ma ne 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 da 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 ne ne da da ne da ma ba da da ne ga ma ba da ne da ne da ne ba ga ma ne da ne da ga ba ne
Distinction between Hindu, Muslim, and other religions. The Muslims sing the Hindu deities songs, and the Hindus also sing the Allah and other thing. So in this video, Raga Shankara has been introduced by Ustad Vilayat Khan, who, in my view, was the best sitar player of the 20th century. Of course, he doesn't play sitar here. And just like Ravi Shankar, I think I value him equally. So listen to this video, his explanation of Raga Shankara. And then the Jugalbandi between Rashid Khan and Bhimsen ji.
शंकरा बोल के, मालकोस बोल के, मेघ बोल के, मगर ये सब भैरव के रूप है। किसी में इस घना राग में उसकी जटा दिखाई जा रही है तो वहां मेघ का पता लग रहा है जहां से गंगा बहती है, और कहीं पर गुफा के अंदर घुसे हुए हैं, एकदम अंधेरा है और वहां मशालों की रोशनी ऐसे 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 जल रही है, और कोई आदमी बैठा हुआ है जिसके पाताल में पैर हैं और आकाश में सर है। उसकी आंखें, उसकी गोद में हम जाके बैठ जाएं और यूं करके उसे देखें और उसकी आंखें ऐसे दिखाएं। शंकरे का भी एक रूप है, ये सारे रूप, मालकोस का भी एक रूप है। कौन से लोग बोलते हैं ये सब वो नहीं है, मालकोस का रूप भैरव का ही रूप है, डिफरेंट रूप है। ये 6 रागों में से शंकरा एक बड़ा अच्छा राग है।
Mahadev, Sadarang jana vakara dikhane vaadhe Painamat kasadarang ad Sadarang karam karanad Mahadev Adi Mahadev Adi Sabdat suralagi Surat kare Unujad Kutetarane Dunijana
Shall I continue, Mama?
Yeah. Okay, shall we? There are 4 minutes left. Is that okay?
It's fine with me.
बरसत में तब हो दियाना करना पड़े करना पड़े करना पड़े करना पड़े करना पड़े दिल पियाना पियाना करना पड़े करना पड़े अरे करना पड़े जब से हाथ मोरी बारी उमतिया जब से हाथ मोरी बारी उमतिया जब से हाथ मोरी बारी उमतिया अब तो आई नहीं बगदिया अब तो आई ni da da di ya yo pave tu desana mata sandana gailo kalna pare kalna pare
Yeah.
Oh, Guruji.
Oh, Suran bhai.
Oh, thank you.
कोठारी
Suran bhai.
Guruji.
काय म्हणते?
काय मस्त झाला कार्यक्रम.
हो. सुरात ताई.
बोल.
प्रकाश मी.
आय नो.
Okay. Guruji. Okay, I think let
हा
us
बोल
see.
बोल काय म्हणतात.
Okay, I think Prakash, let us not make it into a private conversation, I think. Guruji.
या
रमेश भाऊ खूप मजा आली. खूप मजा आली.
रमेश
हा.
तो विक्रम आमचा खास मित्र इथे जवळच राहतो.
Oh, अच्छा. Okay, I will talk to him anytime.
त्याला फार शौकीन आहे तो संगीताचा.
आता मला गुरुजी काय म्हणतात ते पाहू दे. गुरुजी.
Nice, wonderful, very nice. We had a few disturbances, but overall it worked out pretty good, and we'll see if we can edit it when we make the YouTube recording.
Thank you, Sripaji. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shripad. Thank you, Ramesh, and thank you all of you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much.
Very enjoyable.
Thank you very much, all
Yes,
of you for
we
attending.
enjoyed.
Thanks for attending, all of you, and
Yeah,
Guruji
we
for
enjoyed.
inspiration.
फार छान कार्यक्रम.
Wow, thank you.
थँक्स बाबा. काय म्हणतो बाबा?
Thank you.
बाबा. हो मजेत काय म्हणतोयस?
तुझं
Okay, let us not make it into a private conversation, please.
कधी आहे?
धन्यवाद. खूपच धन्यवाद.
Thank you.
Thank you, Suresh, for attending. Thank you, everyone. Namaskar, Vandana, Suresh.
भैरवी होऊन दे आता.
All right. आता काय हे करायचं, एंड करायचं.
So, Ankit, if anybody has any questions, I think you can write.